Oh, you're still there.
Oh, you're still there. Okay, I have no idea what happened, but we lost internet signal, and there's nobody on the live chat anymore. Ah! That all went a bit wrong.
One's back.
We're
back? Are you
live.
Back? Is there anybody there?
We've gone live.
Hello.
Hey, you're the only one on the live chat. What happened?
Are you there?
I don't know. It went wrong. It went really wrong. We're back. We're back. We're back.
Woo! Hi, Angela.
Oh,
Travels. Hello.
you're still here.
Woo! Oh, you're still there.
I don't know what happened there.
We don't know. We must have touched something. It's obviously very sensitive, unlike
I
us.
don't know what I touched. So,
Hey, everybody.
I don't know
back.
what happened.
Woo!
Whether the internet went off, something happened,
I think we touched something.
but we touched something, I think.
Yeah.
Hey, we're all back.
But we got Kim.
I'm so
Muskin's
sorry.
name.
I'm so sorry to everybody. I don't know what happened, but thanks for coming back and joining us again.
Oh, that's so funny. Hi, Cindy.
Is our
from New York
moderator in the
City.
house? Aaron P, we're back. Woohoo.
Yeah, Angela.
It wasn't a wind up. I don't
Jonathan
know.
Berry.
Oh,
You're
hi,
not
Jonathan.
late, actually, Jonathan. We just crashed spectacularly and the live chat went off. But we're back and you're here, so it's all good.
There you go. Fork in the road, Bex. Okay, we got everybody's coming back on, so thank you very much. So, we're just going to chat to our moderator to say we're back online. This is the joy of doing a live chat parked up in a foreign land.
Woohoo!
You never know what happens with the internet or what happens. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. It just suddenly went,
Hi,
boom.
Holly from Telford. More importantly, we're here now.
We're here. Okay.
You're here. We're all here.
So let's get back to it. It was going all so well.
Yeah.
So we're giving away stickers, and we just picked our first winner, which was Kim Muchkin. There you go. So Kim, you need to email me. I'll pin it in the video at the end of this live chat and on the previous one.
And if you can email us who you are, and if you can take a photograph of your like YouTube name, so we know it's you and not somebody just sending in
Exactly.
the name,
So we'll
we
do
can
that.
Verify who you are.
So yeah, so that's brilliant. Okay, we're back. We're back. It's all
Hi,
good.
Aidan. How are you? Sending love to Ireland.
Travel
Coming back to
Granny,
see you.
hi.
Um,
Cindy, hi. Oma, hi. Keith.
Aaron, thank you so much. Aaron P said it just means we have another video to click like. Thank you, Aaron.
I don't know what happened. All that playing and it went completely wrong.
For anyone who's just joining us, I would just like to say the reason that we're doing this is because we want to say thank you to you. You guys have literally been legends. Thank you for supporting us.
Exactly. So there might be two live chats. Live chat part 1 and live chat part 2. So we're on live chat part 2 now.
Yeah.
We've lost half of the people that were on the live chat, but that's okay. We're going to carry on. We're having a great time.
They'll find us.
So let's go back. What were we talking about? I've lost my train of thought.
So we're going to be giving away 5 of our stickers this one. And we're also going to be giving away a couple of sticker packs to say thank you.
Kim Muchkin, are you still in the house? Because the plan was I was going to get you to pick the next winner. So Kim, if you are, leave a comment in the side. If not, I'm going to pick somebody completely random in a minute by looking at the screen, and we'll try not to cut you off by touching something.
Please stop doing that. It's very stressful.
Hello from Samson. Hello, Samson.
Oh, hi, Samson.
You only need to post it once. We see you. Okay. Love from Izmir. Do you have an Instagram account? Yes, we do have an Instagram account. It's Tread the Globe Official.
Yes.
There you go. Tread the Globe Official is the name of our Insta account. We're also on Twitter and Facebook.
And we also do a weekly newsletter that comes out every Sunday. It's free to subscribe to.
Yeah.
If you want to just see a little bit more or hear a little bit more.
There you go. Okay, so we're gonna pick another winner. Hi Sonia, watched you from the beginning. A true inspiration. We plan our retirement every day. Look forward to following your travels. Oh, thanks,
Meet you
Sonia.
on the road.
From Telford. There you go. Thank you, Sonia. That's
some very nice people come from Telford.
It's really nice to know that that people are enjoying. It's so nice that you're enjoying our travels.
Oh, Hasha is on the line from Bodrum Camping. Woo!
That's where we are. There you go. We lost the live chat. That's our fault. There you go. Completely.
Hi from Reykjavik.
You should visit Bursa.
Yes, there is. No, we didn't.
We didn't. I didn't see a super chat, Neil. Who was it?
Thank you, Neil.
I can't see that on my screen.
What we would like to say is we're going to talk about visiting Bursa and places because obviously we're in the middle of a world pandemic. There is a very, very helpful app in Turkey and it shows you all the figures, the numbers and the hotspots, and all the big cities are hotspots at the moment. So it would be very irresponsible of us to visit cities right now. But we've actually consoled ourselves. Miriam, hi.
Hi, how are you?
Love to Trabs on the family. We would love to visit some of these places that we can't right now, but we see it as an excuse to come back and do them again in the future. We are, even when we leave Turkey, don't think our Turkey adventures are over. We are absolutely loving this country. We've been so warmly taken in and loved. We'll be back. We will be back. There are some countries that you can't not go back to, and Turkey is going to be one of those countries for us. And we're going to go and see Miriam again, who I just said hi to up in Trabzon.
We are.
Because her family was so beautiful. They took us in, fed us, watered us, and literally kidnapped us for like a couple of days. It was great. We loved it. Okay,
so I see a few comments coming in. Somebody's asked, are we going to the wine to try some wines? We went to Residency. We bought some wine, fruit wines, and they're absolutely delicious. That's coming out in a video very shortly.
Retired and inspired. Hi, Nikki. Hi, lovely.
Somebody also said, are we going to Hatay? Yes, we are going to Hatay. We'll come on to that.
Way up on the list.
Hello, Marianne and Chris. Please go to Akila. Wonderful. Yeah. Hope to meet you there. Everyone say hello. Can't wait to see you. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to pick another winner, and then the plan is that the next winner picks the following winner.
Yep.
So,
do you want me to do my thing again when I don't
But don't touch the screen.
Okay. Tell me when to just do 3, 2, 1 or something.
3, 2, 1. Okay, hold on. Let everybody post a comment, and we're going to pick another winner for the sticker pack. We'll get it posted to you next week. Oh, hold on. Dan Richards just gave us a super chat. That deserves a dance. There you go. Thanks, Dan. Okay, pick a random name.
Let it
touch.
Just go up a little bit.
Go. 3, 2, 1. Touch. Okay.
Say it. What is it?
Abduram Yaviz. Abduram Yaviz.
Oh, there it is.
Write it down. Abduram Yaviz.
Oh, what have I done?
Abduram. You just made me click the screen again, my sweetness. That's what happened last time. I must have ended the stream.
Yavuz.
Yavuz. You've won a sticker.
Woohoo!
Abduram. Oh, Peter's just given us a super chat. Sorry.
Email us, Abduram. Chris will pin the address and send us a photograph of your YouTube channel with your name on it, and we'll post that off to you.
There you go. Peter's just given us a super chat as well. Thanks, Peter.
We should really practice it. That is bad.
That's bad. And I'm going to be exhausted if I keep doing that.
It's terrible.
Marmarus, we're going. Super chat. Yay.
Yeah, Marmarus, we're coming next.
So that's really good. So that's 2 sticker packs we've given. Okay, Abduram, if you are in the house still, can you please randomly choose another winner? Oh, I've just dropped. There you go. Abduram Yavuz. If you can please pick another name and post it in the comments with a few smiley faces behind it so it stands out. Just pick a random name that you see, leave in a comment. This is complete chaos, but we're going to give it a go. If not, I'll pick another name. Is he there? In the house.
Sarah Parker and Dee Jennings have asked, what is a super chat? I'm not exactly sure how you do it, but you're able
There's
to
a super chat.
There is a
Doreen. There you go. Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you very much.
You can do a super chat, post a question, do anything. You're basically giving us a little coffee or something. This is hilarious. I know we've lost the plot completely. It's being in the van so long. I mean, driving around the world's one thing. Driving around the world and being in a country for a year on pause is another one. Gary keeps you dancing. There you go. Supercharged. Sorry, I'm exhausted already.
This is too much.
Okay, we're going to pick another winner, and then we're going to talk. We're going to answer some of your questions and tell you a little bit about some of our plans. How warm is it in Turkey at the moment? It's actually not bad during the day. It's been about 16 during the day.
I managed to get 2 lots of washing dry
All hands,
today.
just giving you a super
So
chat.
that's it. All hands!
There you go.
Practice
Thank
this.
you. We might get a little tread dance going on. The SWAT theme tune. It's just like so catchy. We've been watching
That's
it on
hilarious.
Amazon.
Oh!
Somebody's
Somebody's at the door!
hold on. I think this is the campsite guys leaving. Hola!
Hola! Look at these guys! They're amazing!
There's a super chat.
Steve!
There you go.
Görüşürüz.
Bye.
Teşekkür ederim.
Thank you very much.
Teşekkür ederim. I love you.
Ah,
I love you
thank
too.
you.
Görüşürüz. Oh, that's so lovely.
Those are the guys that own the campsite, and they're leaving today to go back to Bursa. So they just wanted to
they're
say
amazing.
hello. We missed a super chat.
Steve!
G. There you go.
Thank you, dear. You're amazing.
Okay, no more super chats for a while. What's
Simply
that?
things, but can I send a super chat for you not to dance?
Okay, yeah, we won't. We can't
You
keep
can
that
do
up. We'll come up with something else because I'm exhausted. Yeah, thanks very much. So, let's have a look. So, everybody's a lot of people have asked us what the COVID situation is like here in Turkey. It's actually not too bad. There's lockdowns every night in the evening. We're not allowed out during the evening. From I think it's 9.
It's 9 in the evening until 5 o'clock in the morning during the week. That allows people to go to work.
We're in
and
the
come
van.
home.
We're in Trudy by then.
Yeah, we're really rubbishly boring, unfortunately. So we tend to be in bed quite early. But at the weekend, I think it's from 9 o'clock in the evening on Friday evening until 5 o'clock in the morning on Monday morning. So obviously being in the van, although we love Trudy, obviously, being in this little small space when we can't isolate in a really quiet place because we're in Bodrum right now, so it's quite a built up, quite busy areas. So we were contacted by somebody on Instagram who recommended for us to come here, and it was an awesome decision. They've got chickens, they've got dogs, they've got cats, they've got mandarin orchard, they've got a whole orchard of mandarin.
Rob Turner, thank you very much.
beautiful.
I'm not going to do the dance. Super chat.
Oh,
Thanks,
we've
Rob
got to do
Turner.
it.
A
If
short
you want us to
version.
do the dance, you tell us when you put the super chat on. But I'm going to do a bit of that because it's cool.
We'll
It's
just do it
cool.
while we're talking.
So yes, it's literally an awesome place. So if you come in a van or if you hire a car and have a tent, they do camping here, and they've got really good facilities, and it's beautiful.
So what are we doing for Christmas is the question. Well,
wow.
so the plan is at the moment we're in Bodrum. We're going to film the peninsula. Hopefully the weather's okay.
It's a place
tomorrow.
called Rabbit Island.
There's a Rabbit Island. You can walk out
Yeah,
to
I'm
it. So we're
going
going to go and check that out. Then we're going to film Bodrum City. Then we're going to head down. We're going to continue heading down south. We don't actually know where we're going to be for Christmas, and we don't actually know what we're going to do, and we don't actually know what we're going to eat. We'll probably have a lazy day. We might do a live chat maybe on Boxing Day. Does that sound a good idea? Or the day after Boxing Day? What do you reckon? All of you guys, let us know whether you want a live chat on Boxing Day. We could do another one.
Anybody like tuning in from sunny Shropshire, we're on Radio Shropshire on Christmas morning at 8:18 UK time on the Radio Shropshire channel. They wanted to call us and just chat to us on the weekend. So on Christmas Day. So we thought we'd do it because we haven't really got any plans, have we?
No.
We're not really sure what we're doing or where we're going. I know Chris is looking at the screen trying to look out. I think we're just going to have to do our pointing thing. I think
we'll just have to point. I was trying to get
so many
each
comments.
person to pick another name at random for the next prize. But there's so many comments. I can't. My eyes can't keep up with it.
I'm sorry if we miss some. They're just coming through so quickly. But yeah, so Christmas Day in the morning, I know that we've got a live chat with the guys from Radio Shropshire.
We're on. If those of you in the UK, we're on BBC Radio Shropshire.
That's it. We haven't really got a plan. We're moving along. We're hoping to be based in Cash Marina over the Christmas time, but we don't really know. Some of the campsites are open, some of the campsites are closed. So we're not.
What's the name of the radio station? BBC Radio Shropshire.
Yeah, it's like our local radio.
What time is it? 8 a.m. in England.
8:18.
English time.
English time, so it'd be 8, 9, 10, 11. So it'd be 11:18 Turkish time. I'm sure it's on DAB, so you can probably find it on the computer.
Yes, to the live chat. Boxing Day, people are saying. I think Boxing Day, people will be at home. They don't mind chatting on Boxing Day. So
we'll literally just be around. Really, we'll probably go as we plan and as we go along. We'll have more information, but we're not really sure.
Thanks to who is that? Huakamaya #1 CP super chat. Thank you very much. That's super nice. Thank you very much. You're giving me my exercise today. So yeah, the plan. Yeah, actually, St. Nicholas, the original St. Nicholas.
Yeah, the original father, the only Father
Christmas. The only Father Christmas. Was from the south of Turkey, wasn't it?
Demra. It's between Kash and Antalya. There's a little place called Demra. I've never been, but I've been told by
Turham's asking what happened to Abdul Rahman. He's won the sticker, but if he chooses another one and we can see the name, then I'll award that to the next person. But I'm not sure whether he's still
Demra, that's it.
He's not sure whether he's still in the chat.
It's Demra. Yeah, we thought we'd do that.
Where are you now? We're parked up in Bodrum Masali camping.
Hi, Roger Wilson. Yeah, we're parked up at Bodrum Masali camping for the weekend, and then we will leave tomorrow.
Yeah, he was born in Patara. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll leave tomorrow morning, and we're going to go filming in Bodrum for 2 days. So if you're in the area, keep an eye out for Trudy because she's there. And in fact, Trudy is a bit of a celebrity van because we drove through Kadashi.
Oh, there you go. He's picked another name. Abdul Yara, Zebra Merv.
Ah, okay.
I've seen it. Zebra Merv. Zebra Merv. That works. There you go. Zebra Merv. You've just won a sticker as well.
Make sure you email and let us know.
Yeah, we'll pin a comment at the end.
Martina. Hi, lovely to have you here.
Okay, we have 123 thumbs up. There's 433 people in the house.
Wow.
Get us to 400 and I'm giving another one away. Let's go.
Boom.
Thumbs up, people. So yeah, so that's what we're planning to do for Christmas. Let's see. Has anybody got any other questions you want to ask? If not, we'll tell you about some of our news and plans that we have. Hey guys, can you speak Turkish a little? We've practiced a little bit.
We're getting
Nasilson. Oh,
Sarah
look. Warm welcome to the edge of Bodrum from Kardilian Muntaro.
Woo,
thanks very much for the super chat. Short version. We're driving everybody nuts. There you go. Actually, a lot of people have said on the videos, you're still here. I haven't done it on every video because I thought if I do it every time, people driving a bit nuts. Let us know in the comments below. Does it drive you all nuts, or what do you think?
Sarah was just saying, Trudy, how did Trudy get her name? It was actually when we first got Trudy, our 13-year-old niece, at that time she was 13, went out for a drive with Chris. And when they got back, they said, Auntie Marianne, can we call, no, Trudy's going to be, the van's going to be called Trudy. And I was like, I'm not really sure. And she was like, doing that thing that teenagers do. And I was like, that's fine. We'll just call her Trudy. And it stuck. And actually, Trudy, the name of Trudy is perfect for her, isn't it, really? She's literally just a Trudy van.
She is. So somebody's asking about how long till our driving license expires. Actually, we'll come on to that. So there's a few little... We've had a few months of nice, relaxed traveling around Turkey. We've done the Black Sea, Istanbul, come down through Çanakkale, down to Bodrum. The next few months, there's going to be a few unknowns. because, as you know, we're actually driving around the world. We've been in Turkey since March. Everyone says, when are you leaving Turkey? When are you carrying on your world trip? Well, the truth is we can't actually carry on until the borders open with Georgia, so we can go into Russia. And also the weather in Russia determines when we can go. So we have to wait it out until spring. So we are definitely in Turkey until around April at the earliest. That's the earliest we can start going weather-wise.
Yeah. Because it's not just the borders, is it? It's actually the weather window.
Yeah, because Russia's freezing in the winter.
Yeah.
But the plan is we're still going to go around the world. We haven't given up this adventure. We're not staying in Turkey. We're not going back into Europe by choice. We are traveling. So the driving license in Turkey, you will know we had to do a run to Bulgaria in one of our videos because a foreign license is only valid for 6 months in Turkey. It expires in I think it's the 20th of February off the top of my head.
Yeah, I think so.
So in February we're going to have to go out of Turkey and come back in to get a stamp in the passport. We were hoping to go to one of the Greek islands because they're very close, get a ferry across and come back, but at the moment they're not running. So that is one problem we're going to have to solve. We might have to get a flight. I'll come on to a few other confusing things in a minute. You're smiling. Have you seen something in the comments?
Somebody's put that I look like Bjork. When I was younger,
actually, that's funny. Everybody used to think Marianne was Bjork and ask her for her autograph when we were traveling, which was hilarious. For those of you that know Bjork, Marianne did
years ago when I was very skinny. It's my little uppy nose, I think. Somebody's also said, how many miles are on Trudy? How many miles are on Trudy? Is it 80?
82 now, I think. 82,000 miles.
We got her. She had 40. We bought her over 3 years ago, about 3 years ago now. She had 40 on the clock, but she's now got 82.
So there's people saying, I saw a comment there saying, are you planning to visit Israel? We have actually been to Israel.
We've been to Israel before.
Only very briefly.
We did Tread the Globe.
We drove from Tabor across the bottom of Israel through to Jordan because we went to Petra.
Yeah.
But the plan is we're planning to come to every country in the world is the plan. But this particular season of our YouTube channel is we're attempting to drive Trudy around the world. That's literally the UK to the UK.
Yeah. And every series that we do, we try and make it like a little specific series. So we might do like the last big series we did Central America. We did every single country for 5 months backpacking. So we like to set ourselves a challenge because otherwise it's just a never ending.
Yeah.
Somebody also asked whether we like to go into Airbnbs every now and again to have a break. But actually Trudy's our home. In fact, the people here have got bungalows and they said, why don't you have a bungalow? You can like stretch out.
Okay. Abdul Rahman's asking, how do you email me? Just email chris@treadtheglobe.com. I will pin a comment to this video and probably the next video just so that nobody's confused. Okay, hold on, I've just seen a few things coming in here.
Sorry.
Are we going to Bursa? We decided not to go to Bursa this time because of COVID numbers. I know the numbers are very high at the moment, so we're trying to be sensible as well. Hi from Devon. Let's have a look. How are you guys going to go overseas? We put Trudy on a ship and then we ship it. So we were planning to ship from the far end of Russia to
Vladivostok.
To the States.
Port of Los Angeles.
We should actually, if everything had gone according to plan with our travels, we would be in Mexico right now.
We would actually be in Baja, California.
Max Lewis from Shropshire says, can I say hi to Max? So hi Max, there you go. Are we considering having a vaccine? Well, there you go. Let's lead on to the next point. So we've got the confusion with the driving license. We've also got to carry on our world trip through Georgia into Russia. We need to renew our Russian visa because it was only valid for this year. And at the moment, as far as we know, we have to go back to London to get it because we need a 90-day multiple entry visa. That's a whole nother story, and that adds confusion. So between now and May, not only do we need to leave the country for the MOT, we need to go back to the UK to get a Russian visa, but it's quite expensive. So we don't want to do that unless we know the borders are opening.
Yeah.
If we can't get into Georgia and Russia, the plan is that we will try and go the other way around the world and maybe go to Canada or the States or Mexico and go around the world that way. So there's quite a lot of unknowns.
Nelly asked, are we from Shropshire? Yes. A Dub said, are we going to Daylan? Yes. We also had Crispy Kebab said go to Cairo. We have before we did Tread the Globe, but we'll do that again with the cameras as a vlog style. Yeah.
Daylan, come to Kuwait. Sarah, yeah, we will come to Kuwait. Not on this trip. North Cyprus, yes, we're coming. New York, hi to New York. We were hoping to drive truly through New York if we're still planning as part of this trip.
Yeah.
Sounds amazing whichever way you go round. Yeah, it's, you know, it's a challenge. It's a challenge, and COVID just makes it even more crazy, really. You know, writing a book around the world is one thing. Around the world in a pandemic is another thing.
What are our favorite parts and highlights of Turkey so far? We're actually planning to do a top things, food, top sites, top beaches, top places of Turkey once we've done Turkey, because there's so much more to see. We've only done the north and the west bit so far. There's still the whole of the south. We've done a little bit of the center.
We loved, what do we love? I loved Cappadocia. Cappadocia was amazing. We really
Gol-Yazzi as well. Gol-Yazzi was
Gol-Yazzi, just south
really
of Bursa. We loved
Junda Island. Oh, I love Junda Island.
Junda Island.
Yeah.
We loved Amasya, Masra.
Giresun and Ordu. I loved as well.
Trabzon. We had a good time.
Love in Trabzon. Miriam, your
the mountains by Rize.
Yeah, my goodness, that was amazing.
The beaches round Kalkan and down by and Antalya.
Yeah.
There's
How do you choose? How do you even choose? I don't know.
It's really hard.
Yeah, it's going to be tricky.
Pamukkale. Pamukkale was amazing.
Khalid, yes, we are coming to Egypt, but not on this series. We're just going around the world. We're just going around the world.
Just around the world. Have we been to Turkey before this visit? No, we hadn't. This was our first trip to Turkey. We planned 3 weeks in Turkey. We're nearly on a year. In January, it will be a year since we've been in Turkey.
No, March.
Oh yeah, March.
January since we left.
January since we left. March since we arrived in Turkey.
Yeah.
Did you love the wind at the Devil's Table? It was crazy, wasn't it? Did you like my voiceover? I got into the moment with that one.
Ursula.
Oh, Ursula. Amazing. Go to Iran. Yeah, Iran. We'd like to visit Iran as well. It's a bit hard for us to get a visa for Iran. We have to go back to the UK to get.
Will you visit Fokker? Not on this time. We've had to skip past.
Is it not Fodja?
Fodja. It would be Fodja. Sorry.
Because the sea.
It's Timony.
There you go.
Doing? So yeah, we're literally driving this series, which is series 3 on our YouTube channel. We're driving around the world.
I think we need to give another sticker away.
To UK. Okay, do you want me to point my finger again? It's probably easier, isn't it? So I'm
leaving comments. Marianne's about to pick another one, and they're flying. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm just going to do it when I want to, because otherwise you're telling me.
Oh, there. Turhan Ozturk. Turhan Ozturk. TurhanOzturk. You won a sticker. There you go.
At the end of the video, there will be a pinned comment with Chris's email address.
Yeah,
if you
can see it on the website.
And a photograph or an image of your YouTube
Chris
channel
at Tread the Globe.
with your address.
We're buffering a bit. Sorry, guys. Let's pick another one. Look, they're all putting it. Go on. Touch the screen. No, you missed. You're not touching a name.
Oh.
Down. There you go. Who's that? Poetry Ann. You've just won a sticker. Poetry Ann. There you go. Poetry Ann.
Should I do another one?
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
So the next one now, we're going for sticker packs.
Ooh.
Okay, ready? Go. You missed.
I don't...
Down. Okay, there. Crispy Kebab. Crispy Kebab, you've just won a pack of 3 stickers. Crispy Kebab. Okay, next one. Okay, before we do the next one, I want more thumbs up, people. Give us a thumbs up and we'll give away a few more of these. If you give us a thumbs up, let's get to at least 350. Come on, 350 thumbs up, and we'll give away a couple more sticker packs.
I love when I'm pointing the screen without looking, and you're like, you're not even touching the screen, or you're off.
She's just like pointing. Thumbs up, people. Thumbs up. We're nearly there. Come on, thumbs up. We're nearly there. Okay. So, I'm just watching the thumbs up. They're going up. If we get to 300, come on, I'll give a sticker pack away. Every 50, I'll give a sticker pack away.
Wow, you look at you. You're just like a.
I'm demanding.
I feel like we're at the local market. It's like 20 bananas for a pound.
20 bananas
for a pound.
Kilo bananas. There you go. But this is for 3 sticker packs. It's worth a thumbs up.
I'm
Look.
literally loving this. Ursula, the main man, helped us find a printer to do this. We are so excited.
They are available on our shop if you're not lucky enough to win one.
But we just wanted to say thank you by giving some away. But everything that all the stickers and the merch and stuff is all available. So
everyone's giving thumbs up in the comments. Give it on the bottom of the live chat. Thumbs up.
No, you mean like the video.
Like the video too. Like the video. That's the one I want. Like the video. There's loads of thumbs up. There you go. We got loads of thumbs up. We're nearly there. We got about 15 to go. 15 like the video. 94. There you go. We're nearly there. 6 more and we're done. Right. There you go. 297. We're close enough, I think. 300. There you go, love. Let's pick one. Get ready to write. Go forward there. Okay. Julie Munn. Julie Munn.
Oh.
Julie Munn, you just won a pack of 3 stickers. Okay, keep giving us a thumbs up and we'll do another one. There you go. Next one.
Do you want me to
go on, touch the screen.
Oh.
There you go. That is Dutch Turkish.
Dutch Turkish.
Dutch Turkish, you just won a sticker pack. We'll do 2 more sticker packs.
Woo!
And then we'll talk about the t-shirts and stuff like that. But we'll save those till later on in the chat. Right, ready? Get ready to touch the screen. John Savage.
John Savage.
Jon. John Savage, you just won a sticker pack.
Okay.
The screen's going so fast, it's completely like potluck.
Am I doing another one?
Yeah, I can't even see it's going up so fast. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Touch the screen.
Oh.
Kerim Tapkan. Kerim Tapkan.
Kerim.
Tapkan. Tapkan.
Sorry, we're probably pronouncing your name really wrong.
There you go.
I'm really sorry.
That's the sticker packs, but we're still going to give away a bag, a t-shirt, and a hoodie. But that's a bit later. Okay.
As you were.
Calm down, people.
That was great.
That's great. Thank you for the thumbs up. We really appreciate that. We've got 324 likes on the video. That is amazing.
Yvonne. Hi, Yvonne Moxon. Thank you very much.
So if any of you have got any, hi from California, if you've got any questions you would like us to answer about our travels, our time in Turkey. I did see earlier somebody said, what's the hardest thing about living in a van? Is there anything hard you find hard living in a van?
I don't know that there's anything particularly hard, but I do appreciate things more. So like when you come into a campsite and you can have a long hot shower, or there's just toilets that you can flush so you don't have to empty it, and there's water like a tap. Rather than those are probably the only things. I think I appreciate things more. I don't think it's particularly hard.
John Barry says, can you please get Trudy checked, because he's worried that there's fumes coming into the van because we're a bit manic tonight.
I'm not telling you what's in this glass.
No, we're just, to be honest, John, we're super excited that we've hit 40,000, and we just wanted to have a bit of a weekend celebration with you guys to thank you all.
Yeah, it's just really nice for us to, you know, when we do the videos, it's lovely because we imagine that you're there, but to have this kind of interaction, it's a bit like, ooh. Or is that just me? No,
it's amazing. we love it, and it gets us it's really exciting to see so many comments and stuff coming through. Somebody said, Anders asked, what do we miss the most from England?
I think family. Family comes first.
Food second.
If he's honest, it's probably food first for him.
I would love to go I used to go for a curry and poppadoms and all of that stuff.
Although we follow Harry Gotcha on YouTube, and she's got like great cooking classes.
What's in the glass bottle? You need to sell it.
Ah, actually, I don't know if you recognise these. These are my cups that I got from Elif in Çanakkale.
They're really nice.
Handmade pottery, and I just love it. And then we got some wine in Residency. So I've got some
Anthony,
wine
hi
and
from
lemonade.
Oxfordshire. D Jennings curry. Yeah, I love curry.
Yeah,
Are we coming to Fethiye, David? Yeah, we are coming to Fethiye.
We've got our power bank that we've been sponsored by Power Oak. It's being shipped.
Turam's saying, do you really miss the food? It's not that you miss the food in Turkey is amazing.
But if you're Turkish and you were in England, you'd crave really good burek or menemen or some really good stuff. So for us, the flavors that are familiar to us, like I don't know, it's like stupid things like salad cream. I know everyone's probably going salad cream, but it's like silly things. Chris really misses curries and like the Indian spices.
Did we like Montenegro?
Yeah, Montenegro was pretty.
Kotor, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty.
I loved Montenegro.
We didn't spend a lot of time because, as I said, we were just driving through to.
Oh, there you go, Spice Garden in Dayland for a great curry.
Ooh.
See, I might get a curry going down the coast here, might I?
You might do. Montenegro was beautiful. We only really spent any time in Kotor. So,
what's the white disc thing next to the window? Which one are you talking about? This, or this? Actually, that's come off its bracket.
What is this?
Was it that one, or was it that one, or was it that one? If you let me know, I might as well tell you. This is our logo.
Yes. Thank you, Ursula.
This is a carbon monoxide detector, just to make sure that we don't get hyper and get too excited in the van. And this is an alarm. This is an alarm which I've taken off the bracket. I'll put that on afterwards.
We've got two of them.
Yeah. So there's a couple of alarms.
And I keep forgetting to turn them off when I come back into the van. That's one of my favourite tricks, really.
Maybe we can make a bye-bye party grill. The problem is it's Corona, isn't it? Corona's stopping. Corona. And it's, you know, when we travel, we go to towns and seaside towns and stuff. We went to one, didn't we, the other week?
Yeah.
And we didn't realise that, you know.
One of the reasons we missed Izmir was the earthquake, like the city centre. But we went to Sigacik.
Yeah, and it's really hard for us to show the best of a place when all the restaurants are closed. There's not many people out and about. It's like walking through ghost towns a lot of the time. We went to Ephesus. I don't know how many of you have been to Ephesus.
Mm-hmm.
We spent the first 2-3 hours there. We saw 4 people.
Yeah,
I think there's normally 25,000 people there on normally
which
at any given.
Which is great in one sense. Like when you go to historical and museum places, to have it empty is perfect. But when you go to a town and a village and there's such beautiful people and everything, so you know the people for me make a place. So when we were filming, I actually got really sad because we're not able to like show the beautiful people. We did find beautiful quaint roads and lovely flowers, and it was lovely, you know, kittens and beautiful seascapes, but the people for me is always like the heart, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So somebody's asked, where did I see where have we been without Trudy? So when we started Tread the Globe, so for those of you just joining us, our challenge was, can we visit every country in the world before we die? In the van or with a backpack,
or die trying.
And basically that just pushes us to go to countries that we wouldn't normally go to. So the first trip we did was around Ireland and around Europe.
Yeah,
and
the stars aligned. We actually have some very good friends in Ireland, in Donegal, and they had their wedding. So when we quit our jobs and we moved into Trudy, their wedding, it all sort of coincided. So we thought, right, we'll get a one-way ticket to Ireland, and we literally did the entire coastal road. We ended up going there for a couple of weeks and ended up spending like 12 weeks. It was fantastic, and I would go back again any day.
There you go.
So that was great. That was our first series, wasn't it? And the second series, we decided to go back. Oh no, then we went to Europe in Trudy,
and then we did Central America
for 5 months backpacking. Awesome.
I'm just going to do a shout out to Mohammed from Germany. His wife said he loves watching our videos, and I'll be so happy to hear a shout out. Rolling with the Robsons. Hi guys, how are you? Yeah, Central America was amazing. If you haven't seen any of those, you should, because to win some of the prizes later on, I'm going to ask you a question about the Central American videos. Oh yes, I am. But don't panic, you can watch them after this live chat. But yeah, we went to El Salvador, Honduras, Belize, Guatemala, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, and Panama.
Yeah.
Wow, how did I say that all in one go?
That was amazing. And in fact, I want to take Trudy back and drive through Central America because it was awesome. We might need aircon.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we might need aircon.
Yeah. Aaron P saying if people are getting bored of the "Oh, you're still here," then maybe you should do a different parts of Ferris Bueller. Bueller.
That is probably Chris's favourite movie. In fact, when we first met, you made me watch it. Yeah, he said we can't go out unless you've seen this movie.
Gary Armstrong saying sell your will covers. I love the will cover. How cool is that?
Ursel, again, legend.
Greetings from KL. I love KL. KL's amazing.
KL is amazing.
I love Malaysia. I love Malaysia.
Yeah,
In fact, we're planning to come to Malaysia while we're waiting for Trudy to be shipped from Vladivostok. Yeah. So fingers crossed.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Are we decorating Trudy for Christmas?
Well, my sister got me a little glass Christmas tree. And we've got our lights that you can see up there. We've got them so they can flash in different colours. And then we have one little piece of tinsel at the front of the van, which is left over from last Christmas that I kept there. I don't know. I was talking to my aunt. We were talking about making snowflakes out of paper.
Paper chains. Yeah, we'll try. No, we'll try and find some.
We'll do that. Actually, I've got a print stick.
We've got the lights. These flash. Yeah. They've got different settings, so I can put them on.
I'm gonna make some paper chains. Yeah, I'm gonna put some more effort.
Can we speak Turkish? No, we can't really speak Turkish. We can.
A little bit.
Merhaba, nasılsın, günaydın, tünaydın.
Yeah.
Lütfen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that we can speak a few Turkish words.
The thing is, we're travel bloggers, so we visit so many countries. So we learn a few words to be polite. We're here in Turkey a little bit longer, so we're
dress Chris up as Santa. Do you know, actually, I used to do Santa at work when I worked in London.
You did, when I first met
our
him.
Kids sat on my lap, and I was they were the only kids that I didn't talk to.
Yeah.
Because they'd recognise my voice.
And I had to say, Santa's
we only told them they're in their 30s now. I only told them a couple of years ago that it was actually me in all those photos, and they looked at the photo and they went, "Yeah, it really was." So that was quite funny.
Yeah, that's so funny.
So let's have a look. What else have we got? You have to be in Denver for Christmas. Yeah, we're thinking about it. I don't know whether we'll make it that far, but we're thinking about it.
Yeah.
Hi from Sally and Rob in Harrogate. Calcan is my dream place. It's amazing. I did see somebody say that. Hi from Hamlin. We went to Hamlin.
We went to Hamlin. Did you see our video? I loved Hamlin. Fantastic. Oh, San Francisco. We're coming your way soon. We hope. Fingers crossed.
Ryan. Hi, Ryan. How are you? Why didn't you do that at the hospital? Because I was your boss and I was serious then. Yeah, that's hilarious. There you go. So Ryan, I used to be his boss. There you go.
And he was a good boss.
I was a cool boss. I was a good boss. Chris, give us a ho ho. Ho ho. What did you think of Ordu?
Yeah.
It was nice, Ordu.
Ordu.
I liked all of that part actually.
Yeah.
Come to Las Vegas. We're coming to Las Vegas.
I've actually challenged Chris that when we go there, we're going to get married by Elvis. We're already married, obviously, but I thought it might be quite good fun to renew our wedding vows by Elvis.
Batman. We should go to Batman. There's a city. There's two cities in Turkey with cool names. Batman and Van. So Trudy the Van in Van would be cool. And Vanlife in Van and Batman. It's just a cool name. I mean, it's a tourist attraction
Ryan.
Just by the name, isn't it? What did Ryan say?
He's really happy that we're doing well.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Thanks, Ryan.
Have we been to Bolu?
Yeah. Yeah, Bolu is actually, we have a lovely friend called Aisha who has family in Bolu, and we would like to go there. It's not on the route right now, but if we end up having to go back to Istanbul, we will go to Bolu. But right now, we're hoping to go down all the way to Fethiye and then on to Kalkan and Kaş, and then all the way along the bottom, dipping in a little bit to Hatay. That is our plan, fingers crossed.
Indian restaurant in Bodrum. Do you know, I'm in we're in the city tomorrow or the next day. I think I might well look for a curry. Yeah. I know that's so un-Turkish, but I could just really eat with a nice curry. Hi from John from West Yorkshire. Check out Mick Scarsborough. Yeah, I've seen Mick Scarborough. Mick's messaged me already. We're gonna try and hook up with him if we
Pandemic
can.
depending.
I'm gonna message him this week, send him an email and see if we can meet up for any tips or just a coffee, because I know he's a whiz on the area around Fethiye. So
you can't beat local knowledge, can you? It's like the guys
he's lived here. He's English, but he's lived here for like I think 20 years or 25 years.
It's like the guys here today were telling us all about the little bays and places to go to.
Sauda Lake. We're planning to probably do a trip there, maybe from when we're in Antalya, doing a trip up there and doing that. Because we missed Sauda Lake when we came down through past Pamukkale and sort of came down that way.
Definitely go to the Orange Tree Gardens in Hatay. Good to know.
Gary's named his van Trudy too.
Ah,
thanks, mate.
Oh, thanks, Gary. When we get to, if you keep watching us and you're still following us as we travel along, we'll actually shout out and ask for recommendations of people, can give us some tips. It's like we were very lucky to get contacted and told about this place, and you can't beat it, can you? You just can't beat local knowledge. It's just awesome. Tim Timoney, the Stereophonics, did a song on Fethiye. Oh, did they? Oh, I'll have a look at that.
What are we most looking forward to with our future travels? Do you know, I was really looking forward to being in Mongolia, from the bleakness and the you know, just
the isolation,
the roads, then there's no roads, and the adventure. I was looking forward to Alaska and Mongolia, both of which I've never been, but the impression in my head is that there'll be real wilderness and adventure and excitement, knowing that you're so far from civilization.
I think that's part of the good bit about traveling, because you don't know. You've got ideas, haven't you, of like, you know, the exoticness or the beauty or the, you know, the dramaticness of it. But then for me, I wanted to go to Mongolia as well.
Change the van for Mongolia. No, we're going across Mongolia, Murat, in our van. Two-wheel drive. We'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah. Slow and steady, hopefully.
Somebody there saying, why didn't we go to Kudashi National Park?
We did go to Kudashi. We didn't go to the national park, but we went into town and did the beachfront. That was beautiful. In fact, as we drove into Kudashi, we had people waving at us and jumping up and down, and we were like, what's going on? And then we parked up, and some people came up to us and said, we absolutely love you guys.
We didn't go to the national park. It's really hard because we want to go. We would go to all of these places, but there's a certain timeline, and it's starting to tick down now, and there's so much we want to see that we need to miss some places to be able to get to Hatay and to, you know, to some of the more interesting places. You know, we always say it's another reason to come back.
Yeah, and we want to do the further east parts, because when we come back to Turkey next time, it's quite easy to do this area, but the far eastern parts, like Van and Kars and places like that, it's actually it's sort of out of the way when we visit. So for us, we really want to catch this bit, especially where we want to do videos on all the different parts of Turkey, or say how we feel about certain parts. So we'll be back. We'll definitely be back.
So somebody says, so we're going to Cappadocia. Have you not seen the videos? We were there for like a month, Cappadocia.
Oh, I love Cappadocia.
I had my 50th birthday in Cappadocia.
You did indeed. Yeah, absolutely.
We've become Turkey's tourist ambassador. Hi, from California.
Yeah.
450 watching at the moment. Yay! Don't forget to like this video. What's your favorite memory of your time in Turkey? Oh, that's a hard one.
There's so many, isn't there?
We've had some really good times.
I've got to be honest, I loved Cappadocia.
Cappadocia was amazing. The T road, I'll never forget. I'll never forget driving. If you haven't seen that video of Marianne driving up the T road, I nearly had a heart attack.
Yeah.
Hi from Canada, and Marie there.
Yes, we are definitely, and that's one of the reasons that we need to move on a little bit as well.
We visited Bulgaria only very briefly. We literally spent 2 days, one night and 2 days driving across, because we were on a mission to get to the far end of Russia. But we will be back to Bulgaria and really explore it.
Rob and Sally, we're 2 key workers planning to buy a van and travel. Thank you for your service. You're awesome.
Cars, Mardin. Yeah, we're definitely going to go.
Yeah.
so much to see, isn't there?
Yeah, there just literally is. We are so lucky to be in a country that is so diverse.
Corona Hotel. That was it in Bulgaria, wasn't it?
Yeah. So that there's so much, isn't there, that you just to see. It's just like everywhere. We're super lucky.
We've got a super chat. Dance time. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's very
sweet.
Isawick, thank you very
much. I
much.
like the little emoji with the drink. I like
That's very cool, isn't it?
Cool.
There you go.
So yeah, we absolutely loved. In fact, we were talking
Bosnia.
About
we went to Bosnia, Sarah.
We did. Oh,
we went through Bosnia. There's a few videos of our time in Bosnia.
In fact, I cried in Bosnia because there was a little shepherd, wasn't there? There was the shepherd made me cry. You know, you probably know, Sarah, to say hi in Bosnia is like bog, and this very, very old, gnarly shepherd man who was slightly bent over and clearly very deaf. We got quite close because obviously it wasn't the COVID going on then, and his sheep came up and his dog, and he was like bark, and it was like yeah, and it was so lovely, and he was really so nice. Sweet.
That's on the video. That's on the video, isn't it?
Yeah, it was just lovely.
Somebody said, I'm reading all these comments, but there's so many that my brain's going a bit. Somebody says, have we got UK recovery? No, we don't have any recovery. If we break down, we just find somebody to tow us or get a mechanic.
Yeah, just remember that there are garages all over the world, and
even in Mongolia,
everywhere. There's always some. We do carry spares, don't we? Our mechanic friend Mike told us carry this, and he said, and I was like, well, I wouldn't know what to do with it, and he said that's okay because you've got an older vehicle. There is always somebody that will be able to help you fix it. If you had a brand new van that needs a computer, you would be slightly stuck. So we have a few spares. And in fact, when we were in Istanbul, Ursel helped us change over a few bits, and we got new bits, and we've kept our spares. So we have spares, but no, we don't have any recovery.
Have we had a flat tire? No, not yet.
We did in Wales. 2 o'clock.
Oh yeah.
That was an
Ireland.
It was a flat tire.
We weren't organised in those days. The jack wasn't high enough to jack it off, but we actually got a flat tire
in Wales,
50 meters from a garage the next morning that changed it. That's just called lucky, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Hi from New Jersey.
Also, the good thing is, if you have a problem in Trudy, you're actually in your home, so you can still make a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. Have a biscuit,
Mike the mechanic friend, as in Mike and the mechanics.
Mike
exactly.
Mechanic.
How cool is that?
And you can just hang out and wait until somebody comes and rescues you, or you're able to find a problem.
Hi from Australia. Oh, I bet it's late over there.
What time
or
is
early,
it there?
Really early. Must be really early.
So yeah, there's always a solution. It just takes a bit of time.
Vaccine. Somebody else about. We didn't answer the question about the vaccine. Are we going back for the vaccine? We don't know yet. If we're over 50.
Yeah.
Just.
There have to be some perks.
So if we can get back to the UK for a vaccine, we will. If we can get the vaccine over here, we will.
Yeah.
I know lots of people have mixed feelings about the vaccine. At the end of the day, we just trust that they've tested it. And at the end of the day, I don't know whether we'll be able to carry on traveling if we don't have the vaccine.
Yeah.
So
yeah, there are mixed reports about everything. So we have to just weigh it up as we go along and make decision based on the information that we have at that time. And at the moment, we're just hanging fire to see what happens and how it works out for us. What our requirements
Jack's asked, are we leaving Turkey? Yeah, we will be hopefully going to Russia in spring to carry on around the world. We can't.
The weather window is closed.
We can't go east until spring because the weather's too cold.
I spoke to the consulate.
And COVID, Russia, the border's still closed.
I spoke to the consulate in Tbilisi in Georgia, and they said, maybe in spring it might open up.
We've also got the problem with the MOT, haven't we?
There is an MOT issue, yes.
Lots of people, if you're in the
That's
UK,
our number one question,
lots of people say, what do you do about your MOT if you're out the UK for more than a year? Well, obviously we do have an MOT. It runs out at the beginning of January.
Mm-hmm.
What it means is that we can't, with our British insurance, which we have thanks to A-Plan, but we can't drive back through the EU because we won't have an MOT and it voids our insurance.
Mm-hmm.
Which we did think that we might be able to get Turkish insurance as residents for the EU, but at the moment that's proving that we can't.
No.
So far.
But we've got a few more inquiries to make.
And we have inquired with a Bulgarian insurance company to see whether they could insure us to go back into Europe if the border with Georgia and Russia didn't open. But at the moment, MOT expires, we can't drive back to the UK. Is the be all and end of it, which means we need to carry on going east or try and find another way to put it on a ship or something like that. So watch this space. We'll keep you updated as it happens. We must go to Van, the biggest lake. Yeah, we've heard Van Lake is very cool. Yeah. Don't think Russia will care about your MOT. Exactly. No, they don't. No. Only the EU cares about the MOT.
Yeah.
Nobody else cares about the MOT. Yeah. They just worry about whether you've paid for insurance.
Yeah.
There might be some parts of the world we have to have a local safety inspection, but that's fine.
Yeah. Hi, Bodrum Camping, we are happy to know you. We're happy to know you too.
Absolutely. Thanks for looking after us this weekend.
Thank you so much.
How long did it take us to get residency there, and from which city did you get it? We got it from Antalya.
Yeah.
It took a while, actually. We had to wait quite a while. We started off applying in Istanbul.
Yeah, we created a lot of confusion because our first application, our postal address and residential address was a car park. Which caused massive confusion, as it would, but we were really lucky. We were able to swap it over to Antalya office and get some help and work through those issues. So it's probably a lot easier than the way we did it.
Okay, a few more questions. What is an MOT? It's a safety inspection you need it to get to validate your UK based insurance.
Yeah.
Can we get one in Turkey?
Alicia,
no,
they won't accept it.
The UK won't accept it, which is a pain.
Yeah.
Hi from Iraq. Somebody else. Somebody asked. I did see somebody ask. I don't know who it was that said, "When are we coming back to the UK?" We're probably I think we're going to have to come back to the UK either to renew the driving license, get the Russian visa, or have the vaccine. One of those reasons, we'll leave the van, we'll leave Trudy in Turkey, jump on a plane, go to England, and come back.
We've got a couple of people who have very kindly offered to store Trudy in secure parking. Which
Marianne's the best driver on YouTube.
Really? Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
I love driving. That's the only way I will leave Trudy is if she's under security guard or a couple of pit bulls in the van protecting her.
How do we get one of your t-shirts? We sell t-shirts, bags, hoodies, stickers, Tread the Globe postcards and all sorts of things on our website. It's www.treadtheglobe.com. And if you go on there, you'll see a tab that says shop. There's also, I think, a link in all of the videos to our merch.
On the newsletter, I do a weekly newsletter. I'm going to plug that again.
Yeah, if you're not signed up to the weekly newsletter, just go on the website homepage, put your email address. We'll give you our updated information. It's completely free. We only send you one email a week. We don't bombard you with emails.
And if you don't like it, you can unsubscribe.
There you go. Hi to Istanbul. How do you spend your spare time in Trudy?
Spare time.
Do you know? Actually, when we started doing this, we had visions of maybe
knitting,
a couple of days filming and making videos, and
I want spare time.
The rest of the time that we would be, chilling on the beach, swimming, and everything else like that. The reality, no word of a lie, to make the videos. Because they're getting more technical as I get new editing skills.
You have improved.
They take 12 to 14 hours, I would say, to make each video, and that's twice a week, and 2 days of filming, and we drive, and we have to research information on the places that we go and visit, because we like to try and give you a bit of facts on the. If we go to Ephesus, we want to do more than just walk around going, "Oh, isn't it pretty?" We want to give you a few facts about Ephesus, and so we do quite a lot of online research. So we don't actually have a lot of spare time. We like hanging out in the evening for a couple of hours before we sleep, watching a bit of Netflix or Amazon. We've been watching, as you can tell from our dance that we've done so many times tonight, SWAT. We've been watching SWAT on Netflix. It's been really cool.
Ridiculous.
I love SWAT. Actually,
Yeah.
we're watching The Blacklist on Netflix.
Yeah.
Catching up with that.
MasterChef Australia.
MasterChef Australia. I love.
But yeah, so that's a couple of hours before we go to bed. We just chill out. We actually use that time to unwind from our computer screens.
Enough for me not to consider being a van life YouTuber. Yeah, the reality, honestly, when you watch YouTube videos, it looks like the van lifers, you know, just sit on a beach, eat nice food, go to restaurants, and just hang out. But the reality is, you know, to make those videos, it's not just walking around with a camera. It does take quite a lot of time. If you come out with us and you think you're going to show us somewhere, you know, we're stopping and filming, and it takes quite a lot of time, doesn't it?
We were talking to some friends that have just been traveling away and they've got home, and they were saying that it's really bizarre because all the things that you miss, like a flushing toilet, a sink that just goes straight into the waste, a tap that you just turn on, a washing machine, and a tumble dryer, and everything just like on tap, all in one place. So you don't have that adventure when you live in a house. You don't have that drive. But when you're in a van, there are things that you really miss, and you just don't take for granted anymore, like filling up the water, emptying the toilet waste, and long showers, that kind of thing, and electric and stuff like that. So,
you know,
although there's nothing that and
even cooking, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like washing up as well. It's like not having a big enough sink and things like that.
It takes longer.
Yeah, we're actually talking about maybe doing a video in the future about the things that we would change in van life.
10 things we hate about van life. I don't know what they are yet, but you know.
Yeah, well, we started a list actually, because the reality is, and the thing I absolutely love, a lot of the young YouTube guys, I'm loving, because they're really coming out now and saying, you know, it's not all, you know, roses and starry-eyed places and things like that, which is good, because we try and keep it real and just show, you know, what we're doing and the driving and everything else, because it's not perfect, but it is amazing. There is nothing I would say that I hate about van life. It is an ideal lifestyle for us, but it is not for everyone. And
it's not easy a lot of the time.
There is a lot of compromise. You have to get on really well. Can you imagine being in a 6 by 2 meter van with somebody you did not get on with? Can you imagine? You know, it would just be dreadful. We're incredibly lucky that we get on. So I love that all these young guys are like doing this whole it's really miserable in van life bits, because it's good to have that balance, I think, isn't it? Well, I love that.
Yeah,
I love
absolutely.
That. The reality.
Are we happy with the solar panels on cloudy days? It struggles. We've got the extra one now from Power Oak, so we've got the 2 on the roof.
That is genius.
I don't know whether you saw the video, but we wired in an extra connection.
Tim from Summering helped us by
into the inverter
linking us with an electrician.
So we've got a wire that we can plug the portable solar panel.
One here,
it's under the table. Yeah. Hold on, it's really small. So literally, the Power Oak, they gave us this for free, like there you go. And it folds out. I might even buy a more powerful one.
They do it one size up, and I said to Chris that if we could, I would buy one of those, because especially on a hot sunny day, or
it fits in the windscreen perfectly, doesn't it?
That one fits in the windscreen, but if it's a hot sunny day and you don't want to be out under the sun,
42 in Antalya,
42, you can actually park under the shade of a tree and then put those out to get your sun. And then if it's a cloudy day, you can have extra panels when you stop, because when you're driving, you're creating electricity or generating it, but when you're stopped, it's really good to be able to put panels out, and they have really topped it up, I think. I'm very impressed with those. I would definitely buy the bigger ones if I could. It's getting hold of things, isn't it, really?
It is. Let's just whiz through. Where are we? Kerim says we're doing a great job. You're proud of us. Thank you. Thanks for your continued production. You're welcome. We love making them. We love sharing them. I genuinely
sound like a moaning.
We're not moaning. We love what we do. But it is hard. And doing 2 videos a week. That's why most YouTube channels will do 1 video a week. Not all, but most, because if you're doing, you know, trying to do high quality videos, it takes a lot of time.
Yeah, he's dedicated. I'm not.
I am up till midnight sometimes trying to get them done for the next day, because we normally film like literally a couple of days before.
Yeah.
We're trying to get a little bit of footage up our sleeve. How many kids do you have? 3. Have you
They're
had
not kids, they're
any
grown-ups.
moment? Have we had any moments of being in danger, apart from Marianne driving up a road that looked like it was going to collapse? If I don't know whether that video gives the true reflection of that road, because there was cracks in it in parts where it looked like it was just going to drop.
It really was dodgy, wasn't it? It really was.
The most I've been afraid was when I had that diving accident in El Salvador.
Yeah. That was.
There's a video.
Yeah.
But I had a problem where I had no air at 18 meters deep. But there you go. That's another story, and I live to tell the tale.
Yeah. Alex, hello from Los Angeles. Hello.
Hello. Let's have
Are
a look.
we thinking of going to Turkey's east and north?
Southeast side.
Yes.
We are. We're not sure how far across we're going to go. We're definitely going to go towards sort of Hatay, Gaziantep, Mardin, maybe towards Van. It depends whether we end up being able to go into Georgia. There's a bit of unknowns.
Nominous has put, would you rather have done van life when you were younger or now that you are wiser?
You see, the thing is, if we did it,
well, we had our kids very young, so I personally, I don't know about you, but I would not be able to do kids in a van because I think it would
be quite tricky.
I think it would be
lots of people do.
Yeah, lots of people do, and that's brilliant. But I don't know that. I think if you're really good at being a teacher, I think that's great. But I am not disciplined enough to be able to school my kids.
Yeah, I think. In fact, it was funny because all these travels, a lot of them started when I met young people when we were backpacking in Borneo or something, and they'd be like taking a gap year or two, and we'd be going back to work after 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But the reality of it is that okay, those kids have saved up, or their parents have treated them for a year's backpacking as an experience, or whatever the reason they're able to travel. But the reality is they have to go back to work, because if you have the dream of setting off on the road with, you know, a few £1,000s in the bank, and you're going to become wealthy from YouTube and be able to sustain your travels,
or have online income.
It's hard.
It's hard.
You know, we have a house in the UK that's paid off. And we're in a position. That's why we always put our money into our house rather than buying
30 years
rather than buying new cars, or you know, we bought secondhand cars and things like that.
Never done fashion.
And we always had the plan that one day the house would release us some money to be able to do whatever we wanted to do. Okay, we decided to do it earlier because of some, you know, some dramatic midlife crises that we had
of epic proportion.
But no, I think it's good that we're doing it now because it's sustainable. You know, we wanted to make it sustainable. We're now getting some money from YouTube. You know, we're getting some money here and there. The t-shirt sales, super chats from you guys. You know, it all helps to make these travels sustainable. And the more money we earn, the more adventures that we're able to go on. You know, we are sustainable, but the more exciting adventures that we're able to do, the shipping, the flying into the Amazon, the, you know, I don't know, you know, but we have lots of plans for the future, don't we? But it basically keeps it a lot more interesting. So I think we're pleased that we're doing it at an age now. We're not too old that our health, we're not physically, we're lucky we have our health.
Yeah, I think that's it, isn't it? It's doing it when you still have your health.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm happy to do it at this age. We get on really well. We've been married a long time, so we know each other. We're not stressed out about living together.
Yeah, I'm reading it. Some people say I can't think of anything worse than living in a van with my boys. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you know, I admire the family that we met when we were in Cappadocia, Sam and Andy. I absolutely love them, and they're so dedicated to those kids and so disciplined to teach their kids. They would literally say, "Sorry, we've got to go now. We've got to educate the kids," and I'd be like, "Wow, that's amazing." I'd be going, "Just go and play in the mud." Just go and play poo sticks, or, you know, just go for a run. I wouldn't be that dedicated. So
D Jennings just sent us a super chat.
Thanks, D.
Thanks. Thank you.
Thanks, D.
Sorry, I'm probably driving you all completely insane with that.
You're funny.
Marianne looks like Bjork. There you go. You do. Google Bjork when she was young. She does.
When I was young. Maybe.
There you go. I'm just trying to see. Far away any more comments. Let's talk about the t-shirt. So we're going to give away. We're going to give away a t-shirt.
Are we?
A tote bag.
Are we?
And a hoodie.
Ooh.
Okay.
Of your choice.
Of your choice. So you
And
can choose your
style.
own bag if you win the bag. You can choose your own t-shirt if you win the t-shirt.
Colour or style.
You can choose the own hoodie. We post them anywhere in the world.
Anywhere.
I don't know whether each country they might charge import tax on the value of the product or whatever. But that's your bill, not mine, because we're paying for the t-shirt. And the way we're going to do it, I think, is at the end of this live chat, this will be posted on YouTube, and if you leave a comment on this live chat when it's finished, not on the side bit now, at the end of the video, once it's posted on a proper comment, if you leave it, we'll randomly pick a winner. We'll film it or whatever and put it on Facebook and announce the winners, and we'll announce them in the comments. But you have to answer a question, okay? So the question is, don't answer it now. Yeah. All right.
But if you don't know the answer, don't worry.
It's very easy to find out.
It's easy to find out on one of our videos. So once this is being published, you can't leave the comment now. But once the video is published, you'll be able to leave the comment below.
Does that make sense?
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It does.
So we're going to pick a random winner. If you answer this question, leave it in a comment after the live chat. And the question is...
What is the question?
What activity did we do on a volcano in Central America? And there's actually quite a few possible answers because we did various things on various volcanoes in Central America.
Yeah.
And that was a backpacking holiday. A lot of you are van lifers, or you're from Turkey or following our adventures. You may not have seen those videos, so it's an excuse to go and have some fun watching us doing some crazy stuff on volcanoes.
Absolutely. Can't answer it now. You can, but it won't be entered into the competition. It will have to be after the video, once it's been published, and then you can comment below.
People are going, I know. There you go. So yeah, so bag, t-shirt and a hoodie. We'll save those for the comments. Leave a comment on the thing and we will select them and announce them. You twerked on a volcano. I probably did when I got to the top, to be fair.
Did you?
There was a few that were quite high walks. There you go. That's what you can win. Can you see that? Bags. We've got Tread the Globe logo, Vanaholic, Vankind, which is the same as my t-shirt here. There's loads of different t-shirts and stuff. T-shirts. There's sports t-shirts.
That's the t-shirt that Ursul's got.
There you go. So yeah, we're going to give 3 of those away just to thank everybody for helping us get to 40,000 subscribers, because without your support, we wouldn't be making the videos and hitting that many people.
Somebody's saying, I'm dying to answer the question. When are you finishing?
There you go. Hopefully this video posts, because you know the live chat crashed halfway through. If for some reason this video doesn't go live, I'll put a comment. We could do it on Wednesday's video, but the plan is that this will go live as a video after we've finished chatting to you. Spencer, hi Spence, how are you, mate? There you go. Any ideas what changed after your journey? Not sure I understand the question. Tell us how different you feel when continually traveling compared to your previous life. It's tricky, you know. Your previous life, you're in the cycle of life, aren't you? You're working, you're doing, you got looking after your house. You're working, you're looking after your house. You're working, you're looking after your house. You're kind of like in a real routine. Whereas now we have routines in a sense of, you know, I wake up and make a coffee and wake Marianne up and we work and we drive. But
research.
Every night we sleep somewhere different, and there's many a day I open my eyes in bed and I can't actually picture where I am.
We regularly wake up and we look at each other, laugh,
where
and
are
say,
we? I don't know where we are.
We live in a van.
We live in a van.
Where we are? And we actually chuckle. We still laugh about that. It's quite funny, really, isn't it?
Oh, Spence is saying that he loves the videos and our hard work is appreciated.
Thanks. Spence.
I'm missing all you guys. Spence is one of my friends from back home. Hi from Chicago. I went to Chicago years ago as a kid.
There's a revelation there.
There you go. That's where Ferris Bueller was filmed.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I understand the love now. He loves it.
There you go. I'm still there. So am I. So I think we'll probably wrap it up there.
Yeah.
I think that's probably. Hi from Phoenix, Arizona. You guys are amazing. Oh, thanks, Ada.
Kev Jones is saying if you were to change your video,
for Chris to dress up like Santa Claus in Santa's church and kick over for Christmas. Thanks, Ken.
Thanks, Ken.
I'm not sure how I'll dress up as Santa. I'll have to find a Santa suit.
Kev's saying if we would change. We wouldn't change our van for a motorhome or anything much. Definitely not higher. Maybe an inch higher maximum, just so Chris doesn't have to walk like that.
Because I can't actually stand up in Trudy.
No.
Unless I can if I open the hatch.
But for driving purposes and for wild camping purposes and to be able to get into, I've gone down some tight roads. Can you imagine doing that in something bigger? We have literally just been through.
You got one of your work colleagues, Craig Porter.
Hi, Craig.
There you go.
Yeah, we literally.
We want Ursul's autographed T-shirts. Ursul, you're gonna have to start signing them.
Yeah. Well, if you buy that blue one, that's the one that Ursul's got.
There you go. He's got the same one.
I might even get him to model one for me. So yeah, it's we love the size of Trudy.
Hi from Stockholm.
Maybe half a meter longer, possibly, for a bit more storage. But no, we love her size.
Have we had any accidents? No.
No, not yet. But as I said,
not yet.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. Of course, it's gonna happen. You can't live on the road and not have something. You can't
live on the road and not have an accident at some point. But lots of people are worried about driving in Turkey or driving across Albania or Italy, or you just drive like everybody else and then you blend in. It's fine. It's fine. I've absolutely enjoyed driving.
Oh, Derek. Hi, Derek. How are you? He's contacting A-Plan tomorrow. Yeah, make sure you contact the Thatcham branch and say tread the globe and they'll give you a preferential
ask
rate.
For Dan as well.
Dan, speak to Dan at Thatcham.
Dan the man. Oh, it's Derek Hugger. Woo!
Yeah, he came to our leaving do.
How you doing? Oh, I hope you've got everything sorted. I know you've had a bit of a mare, so sending lots of Trudy and tread love to you. We have to go back and have a little session at
I learned English from you guys. We're going to carry on putting the Turkish subtitles on the videos when we leave Turkey, I think, aren't we?
Yeah, we normally only put the subtitles of that particular country, but we have had lots of messages asking whether we'll continue our Turkish subtitles, so we will.
So I think the plan is we will.
Yeah, Aaron P. Albania was crazy. The driving was a little tricky.
YouTuber's job is so hard.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Anil. You appreciate the work. We love doing it though.
Yeah,
we love sharing it with you.
Yeah.
Can we get English tea? Turkish tea is amazing.
Yeah, we don't really drink English tea. We've never been big tea drinkers.
I like tea. I'm normally a coffee drinker, but I'll have to be honest, the Turkish tea is really nice.
Tea. I'm a bit of a tourist. I have got apple tea bags. Apple tea bags.
Have we been to Guernsey? No, I've never been to Guernsey.
No. I haven't been to Guernsey either.
No. Greetings from Portland. We're looking forward. That's on our route too.
Yeah, thank you. That's lovely. We love that you love the adventures.
Yeah, it means so much because
you
know, very often we're sat in the van editing and making videos and posting pictures and on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. And you always wonder, do people find them interesting? But you know, the fact that so many of you guys engage with us, leave comments on the videos, give us thumbs up, and join us for live chats like this. We know that you're enjoying it, and that keeps us motivated to keep doing it. So we're super thankful.
Yeah. I've got a shout out to do as well, and I've lost the page. Dondes. Dee saying she misses the Turkish tea.
Oh, we did have a. You did say you're going to do a shout out to somebody.
I did, and I'm gonna find it before we go because it would be very, very rude.
Okay, we'll carry on talking. I
will.
I'll
Greetings from Berlin. Thank you very much. Oh, and by the way, I miss Annabelle. Annabelle has a boyfriend now. Sorry, everybody. Annabelle is our lovely adopted daughter.
She was the one at the beginning of the trip.
Yeah, who came at the beginning of our trip, and she is absolutely awesome.
I'm not sure we still have that page.
Oh, that's so nice. To a hand saying, you may leave Turkey, but it's not easy. That it will leave you. We will definitely miss it. So Fatma and Hassan and Denise, just a little shout out to you guys. Thank you for messaging us and sending us your support. We just want to send our love back to you guys. Hi from Istanbul. Us Irish and our roads gave you the first test of narrow roads.
You did, Aidan.
Are right,
and
Aidan.
Honestly, if anybody has got a van,
I love
the Wild
Ireland.
Atlantic Way and Ireland, Northern Ireland, just go all the way around. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, I love Ireland. Absolutely love it.
What's your favourite Turkish food? Oh, that's a hard one, isn't it? I love some of the stews.
Yeah, I'm loving. I love all the fresh.
Iskender kebab, you love.
Iskender is lovely, tasty.
Do you know the best? I think the best food we ate was that lunch we had in that
the
buffet,
traditional. Yeah, the traditional Turkey.
That was a few videos ago. That was I can't remember all the names of the stuff we ate, but it was delicious.
Yeah, it was absolutely lovely.
Hi from Indiana, Zafar. I've been to Indiana.
Have you? I've never been to the States.
I've been to Ohio, Indiana, because I used to live in Michigan.
Yeah.
There you go. Greetings for Berlin, missing Annabelle.
Yeah, I said that one.
She's ace, isn't she?
She is ace. We don't miss her because we see her all the time.
Oh, Peter, thanks for the super chat.
Peter, thank you so much. I love it. Thank you.
Do I miss UK food? Only some things like fish. You know, just like comfort foods once in a while I miss. But, you know, the food over here is amazing.
Oh, Aaron. Much love from Aaron, the bus driver. And Mrs. P.
Hi from Wales.
To you too.
Oh, you're still here? Yes, we're still here. Best wishes from where's that? Sakarya.
Where are you looking at? There's so many messages there.
Adapsan. I don't know where that is.
And Adapsa. No, I don't know where that is.
County Mayo. They live in County Mayo. Achill Island. We went to Achill Island. Did you see our video on Achill Island?
Absolutely love it.
You hate the dance. Do it again. No, don't make me do it again.
Don't do the dance. In fact,
did you like Kalkan?
We did a video on
Callum, have you not seen the video on Kalkan?
Yeah.
We did an amazing video on Kalkan and a breakfast video, which was in the mountains behind Kalkan.
Ibrahim saying, all of the videos are so enjoyable. How did you get the presentation and video making skills? He learnt it online. I
just watched other people's videos. I watched some editing videos and a lot of practice.
Yep. X3 pasta. What did you do in the last 2 quarantine days? We've been working. We've just been hanging out.
I've been editing videos because we've lost the weekend of filming.
Yeah.
So now we're filming during the week. So we try and use the weekend to do as much editing as possible. So during the week we've got time to go and film.
Yeah. Suarez, are you going to Cash? Yeah, we're probably going to be in Cash Marina if it's open over Christmas time or somewhere at the end of December. We have to message them and find out if they're open actually.
How did we go to Izmir? We drove through Izmir, but we didn't stop in Izmir because of COVID mainly.
Angela Trad Pizarro. I'm from Vancouver Island. Say hello to my Auntie Julia.
Yeah, Aunt Julia's there. Hoping to see her next year.
Bye, Nanaimo.
Hi from Utila.
Where?
Nathan.
Hi.
Utila is amazing. We were only talking about that the other day, weren't we?
So if you're anywhere near
Honduras.
the Parrots Dive School, please go in.
Say hi to Kelly and the guys.
Hi to Kelly and Larson and the guys.
Mr. Larson.
Henry. Absolutely loved it there. We really enjoyed it there, didn't we?
Do you sing while driving? Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I do. Badly.
And then I was like, shh, I'm filming.
It does.
Kokova, we're planning to go to Kokova.
Yeah, I would love to go swimming or canoeing or diving around Kokova. I don't know what's happening with the dive schools, whether they're open at the moment.
Aidan.
Lovely.
I feel another quick dance coming on. Thanks, Ada, mate. I appreciate
We're definitely going to do a catch up. In fact, I've made Chris promise that we're going to go back to do the sea shanty by Ross's Point, aren't we? We're going to go back and do it in the future. So we're going to have to arrange a big meet.
When are we back in the UK? 2022.
2022, probably.
I think it'll take that long to get
home back to the UK. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Any other questions? Roll up. I should put my glasses on.
We've been helping people that are homesick. We love your great introducing a turkey. Take care. Zaffa, we got another super chat. Is that another dance then?
We love you. I love being able to push Chris.
I know, that's the only reason she's doing it. Sorry, the computer's probably shaking all over the place.
Please say hello to my husband, Abdullah.
Hi, Abdullah. Who's in North Cyprus. Woohoo, he's a big fan. Pottery Ann. Big fan, Pottery Ann. There you go, that rhymes.
What is the place you must see what is your suggestion? I would definitely go to Cappadocia.
Cappadocia.
Definitely. Because it's like nothing I've seen. We've spoken to people who've said, oh, there are other places similar, but I personally have never seen anything like it. And the whole North Sea coast, I actually got so attached to. I really
What's with the Mission Impossible song?
Is it
actually
Impossible?
No, it's from SWAT.
But have they copied it maybe?
I don't think so. It's SWAT.
Oh, okay.
But we're watching SWAT on Amazon Prime, and when a super chat came through,
sponsored.
And actually, what's funny is that when we're watching SWAT on Amazon Prime, we're sat on the bed watching it, and when the music comes on, we just do that stupid dance.
We literally do
on our own because when it's playing, it's got a real kind of disco vibe. I don't know.
Jack's
it just makes
asking how many miles
makes
has
me
Trudy
want to
got on the
dance.
clock. I think we said 82, didn't we? It's about that.
Where are we going after Turkey? Georgia, Russia, Kazakhstan, Mongolia.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Don't miss Side. Yeah, we've actually been to Side already, but we didn't film it so much. Yeah. Just the beach area.
Yeah.
Hi, Lynn from Switzerland. I love the new Trudy. Yeah, she's looking good, isn't she?
Yeah.
How many Trudy got on the clock?
Chris, why do you never drive?
Do you guys like the Baladas in Nutella? What's the Baladas? What's Baladas? Nathan, let us know what Baladas is. We love Nutella.
Chris, why do you never drive?
I do drive, but I do the filming. So I let Marianne drive.
Well, we had a deal actually. We sort of shared out the
No,
jobs.
it's all.
I hate filming. I hate editing. I can't actually do it, and I love driving. And I'm a really bad passenger.
And she's a bad navigator.
I'm a bad navigator, bad passenger, but I'm an excellent driver.
I'll admit, she's a better driver than me.
And I love driving.
She's calmer than me. Can you tell? I'm like, ah! Some of those roads. The last video was like. Oh, I was like, oh my, it's like, don't move.
Yeah, it's
Let me pull the mirrors of the parked car and the
And it's funny because I'm driving and he's going, and I'm like, just calm down.
I'm like, you don't know how close it is. It was, I mean, you saw it on the video how close it was.
Yeah. Where are you now? We're in Bodrum at the moment.
We're in Bodrum, on Bodrum Peninsula.
In fact, we're going filming tomorrow, aren't we? We're going filming in Bodrum Peninsula, Bodrum Town.
Tamil Bridge Racing just sent us £5.
Oh, what's Tamil Bridge Racing?
I don't know. Does that mean you want us to do a dance again?
I want to.
You're going to do a quick dance. Sorry, I feel like we've lost the plot tonight.
We have.
What's your favourite Turkish city?
What's our favourite Turkish city? I can't. There isn't one.
Oh, it's really hard. I don't know.
There isn't one. There isn't. I can't even talk. There's so many beautiful places with so many beautiful things to see.
Whose idea was it to quit your job and start travelling? I don't know, actually.
I think we discussed it.
We planned, didn't we? We planned when we retired to travel. We planned an early retirement, maybe 60 or late 50s. Yeah. And then, the life-changing things of, having friends that die and people that get sick, you realise you're not going to live forever.
Yeah.
And I had a very stressful job. And, at the end of the day, I came home, I had high blood pressure and everything. And we were just like, do you know what? Life's too short. We're going to, there's no point. You're going to end up dying of a heart attack. Let's just enjoy it, So now we do the same amount of work from a van. No. So yeah, I mean, I think that's how it originally came about.
I think we planned
it?
to do it in 5 years' time.
We kept bringing it forward, didn't
we?
And
then we decided, no, we're doing it in 4 years, and then we're like 2 years, and then Chris came home from a meeting, and I was like, just go and write your notice. You're literally grey. You're going to die.
Stressful.
It was very stressful.
Yeah.
So we just did it. We just did it, didn't we?
Yeah. We've jumped lots of comments. Can you say hello to Zenyep? Hi, Zenyep. Where are you now? Bodrum. Can
you visit Tekirdağ? We already have.
Tekirdağ. We've visited it. Yeah, there's a video.
Yeah. Worth going to Gojek. Yeah, we're planning on going
and Fethiye we're going. Yeah. Are we going to Mersin? Yes, we are. Yeah. Hopefully.
We're not going to Ankara at the moment. Again, same reasons what we're not doing all the other big cities is the numbers of COVID.
Would we advise people from Turkey to come to Would we advise people to come to Turkey? Of course, Turkey is amazing. Absolutely. It's the friendliest country we've been to, and with Brexit, to be honest, where if we're limited as British citizens to be in Europe for 90 days, Morocco or Turkey, good options.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing for me as well is Turkey's got so many different aspects to it. It's like El Salvador. El Salvador's small but got loads of things in it. Turkey is massive, and you can just travel and travel and travel and travel. Wild camping is totally acceptable. Everyone's really friendly. It's really easy here. It's just easy, isn't it? It's really nice. It's a lovely place to be.
Aaron P saying, when we get to 100,000, are we going to put the play button? Put it on the wall there. I don't know. 100,000.
I think we have to get there.
100,000 is a long way off.
A long way from that. Yeah.
What's your favourite movie on Netflix? Oh, Netflix. Oh, I don't know. That's a hard one. There's loads of movies on Netflix. Don't know. Movie. We just watched Troy because we went to Troy.
Yeah, we watched Troy. That was very good. We quite like action, sort of things, and comedy, sort of like that kind of thing. You should
visit Istanbul.
Yes, we should.
We haven't spent enough time in Istanbul. Have we seen any windsurfers? No. When are you coming to India? I don't know. I would love to. I can't wait to go to India. That's another one that's always been on my bucket list.
Kevin's saying watch a street cat called Bob. My sister watched that. Yeah. She told us to watch that as well.
What's the temperature in Turkey? Yeah. About 16 during the day and about 5, 6 at night. Troy's one of my favourite movies.
Yeah. What kind of medicines do you carry? We have a whole medical first aid kit, but we have the usual paracetamol things. But there is pharmacies everywhere. You can always get that kind of medicine anywhere.
Yeah. Well, I think we'll probably wrap it up there, guys.
Yeah.
Because I'm aware our poor moderator he's hanging on in there. And this is the second live chat because the first one crashed.
Now,
Sandra says hi. Hi, Sandra.
Do you want to quickly do that?
Yeah. So just to recap, everybody, we're giving away a bag, a t-shirt, and a hoodie.
Yeah.
Okay. If you want the chance to win them, we're going to pick them randomly from the comments, not on the side that you're posting now.
Yeah.
When this video goes live on YouTube, post a comment like you would do as a normal video, and you have to answer the question, what activity did we do on a volcano in Central America? You can get the answer from quite a few videos. We did quite a few different activities on a volcano in Central America. Answer it right, we'll pick it, and we will post you anywhere in the world the bag, the t-shirt, or the hoodie of your choice. Yeah. Okay? Simple, right? And for all the other winners, in
fact, you'll pin a comment explaining that again.
Yeah, I'll pin a comment.
Yeah. So, and there's no rush because what we'll do it. When are we going to announce it? On the next video or in a week? To give people time to watch the video?
A couple of days time. Okay. Yeah. So do it afterwards, or we'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it later in the week. A couple of days.
All of the people who have won the stickers or the sticker packs, Chris will pin the comment with his email address. I need you, because otherwise people will just email to say they've won. I need you to photograph your Google account with your name and your email, your Gmail account name. Photograph it and send that in the email so that we can identify you as the name that matches the ones that we've written down here today.
Yeah.
thank you so much for joining in, and good luck
and making us do all those dances. Yeah. And once again, genuinely, we thank all of you for your support. 40,000 subscribers. We're super happy.
And if your family and friends have not subscribed, why not?
And if you haven't subscribed, hit that
not?
subscribe button, because we have some amazing adventures coming up.
We'll read all the comments coming down the side. We're sorry if we didn't get a chance to shout you out.
There's so many.
It's going so quickly, but
it's quite hard talking and reading, isn't it?
Every single comment and message we will read. So if you've got something you want to ask us or say to us, do leave that comment and we will read that.
Yeah. Sending you all big virtual hugs, guys.
Huge love.
And the next video will be out Wednesday. So we'll see you. We'll see you then. Thanks very much for joining us.
Good as it is.
Bye.